So many women can be insecure about their hair.
Very true.
And if you feel like if you're not a celebrity, then you're not fancy enough for this. Okay. And I want to change that perception today.
We're gonna do it. That's our promise, Bobby. We said that earlier. We're gonna make that commitment because we want every woman to have that feeling and be confident to be able to do so. And here's the best thing about it. As opposed to many different hairstyles and pieces and so forth where you're paying thousands and thousands of dollars, do you believe this is exactly what I'm wearing right now? It's $39. $39.90 today. 6 flex pays today only. And I do want to talk about the quality, about whether you can put heat to it, yes. How the beautiful shades.
The first thing I want to say, we will go through the color, but do not let the price point deceive you.
No.
$39 is because you just need to get this home, and then I will talk you through why you need it, how to use it. It will not look fake, and all of the other questions you have. Perfect. The first thing you need to do is understand your color. So I want to walk you through the shades because that's probably one of my favorite parts about this collection is that there is a shade for everyone.
Which is perfect, and only decision you have to make is your shade, and do you want to go with the 12-inch? I'm wearing the 12-inch clip-on, or the 16-inch, correct, Bobby?
And I'll walk you through all the pieces. Okay. They're like my children. I love them. So when it comes to shades,
Bobby walked in, she's like, you're wearing golden weed.
I know which one. And the thing that's so special about Hairdo's color range is that each shade is made up of 7 to 11 different colors, and that's game-changing. Usually when you see hair pieces, you're struggling because it's one solid color, and that's why a lot of the hair pieces that are less expensive are able to be produced. This is a game-changing price point. Silver is the first one that I also want to point out because if you have silver hair, just order right now. It will probably sell out. It always does. It's one of the, this is one of the few lines that has silver, and such a beautiful silver that has 7 to 11 different shades. So if you're a platinum silver or you have a little bit darker gray hair, this is going to blend. Glazed Fire, such a gorgeous red. This is something that will work with the strawberry blondes or even if you have a deeper red tone because again, there's highlights and lowlights in here and it's just going to either boost and give your hair dimension or lift highlights. If you are a platinum blonde, Swedish blonde is going to be the no-brainer. It's so beautiful. It still has different shades within. And if you are a light blonde, we have 2 to choose from. And the big decision between golden wheat and ginger blonde is if you're cooler or you have more of that golden, as it says, undertone. These are so pretty. So many people, it's one of our best sellers, take this to the salon to get their blonde matched.
I bet. And that's what I'm wearing.
Yes, and I love it. You have such great hair color. This is what you have. Ginger blonde is a light blonde, but it has a little more warmth, a little peach in there. So if that's your shade and you feel like you need that warm undertone, go for the ginger. The dark blondes, 2 of them to choose from. Honey Ginger, again, is gonna give you a little more of that peach undertone. And Buttered Toast is our most popular darker blonde. This is gorgeous. It is, again, one of our popular sellers. It has ombre tips, which really helps blend and pull things together. You could even wear this. That's what's so fun about the color range and why I'm starting, because any of these shades, whether when you pick your range, you can kind of play around with that to get almost instant highlights.
So if I wanted highlights or low lights, I could even do like the platinum, add that in along with this, and then, you know, create, I'll hold it up the proper way in just a few minutes, but, or low lights. So I would do the darker color.
You can actually wear those 3 different colors.
You can do the ombre.
You can do the ombre, you can do so much, and it's instant hair. For the brunette girls, which I understand, there is a range for you too, because not all brunettes are the same. Chocolate Copper has that pretty warm undertone, and this will work for even auburn hair tones that you think, oh, my hair is clearly auburn and this is chocolate. This will blend in and work and give you those deep, rich undertones. I'm Chestnut, this is what I'm wearing. And I have a lot of highlights through my hair, and the Chestnut is perfect. It blends in with so many girls that have highlights or the trendy ombre tips. And then we've got Dark Chocolate, which is a really true, darker, deep brown. Then you have your midnight brown. And what I love about having midnight brown is there are so many ladies out there who don't have quite black, but they're a really deep. They almost say, I feel like my hair is almost black. This is the color for you. And Ebony is our true black. And we have one of our models, Melinda, wearing Ebony over there that can give you a shot of that in real life too.
And the nice thing is too, we're also live on Facebook. So if you have any questions, and we love being able to help you out on that.
Please ask a question.
It's so easy. First off, the clips on here are the most, and I've worn extension for years. I had the professional extensions for years, and oh my goodness, the money that I spent on that. Not only that, it was, you know, again, the old-fashioned method, so there was glues that were used, so it really did a lot of damage to my hair. I love this because I can pop this in, and then I can keep the hot tools off my hair, which is already so damaged, and so many other reasons.
So
You're
the
right.
clips that you mentioned,
yes,
one of the things I'm proudest of is we have a silicone backing on them. So that makes them more comfortable, easy to wear, and it gives you a better grip.
It does. They went right in.
Again, you mentioned the heat styling. We are so excited to be able to say that this synthetic piece, and yes, the word synthetic usually scares women at home who are watching right now who love hair and faux hair and wearing it. I promise you this synthetic hair, it's a true to life fiber. It's a brand new technology. It is not shiny, not plastic. It won't melt in your hair. This is game changing. And every time I talk to a woman who's familiar with hair pieces, they can't believe it. I hold it up next to my human hair pieces, and by far, this is my favorite. It doesn't fray or split ends like human hair does. It's so much more accessible. I spent, I mean, the cost of my rent when 20 years ago, trying to start out in TV, I had to keep cutting my hair because I was ruining my hair, styling it every single day, which a lot of us at home don't have the time to do. And even if you did do it, your hair gets beat up. So everybody that I looked around on set had these in their bag, and I thought, oh my gosh, I really need to get myself some hair pieces so that I can save my own hair. The problem is you spend so much money on those human hair pieces, and then they get beat up just like your hair. So this is just such a game-changing option to share with women, and I want women to know that this is something you can afford, you can do, no problem, and it's instant hair ready for you to wear.
And what are you wearing? I know that's a question we just had on Facebook.
That's what we're talking about right now.
Okay, so you have, watch this, everybody. So do the ombre, you can do highlights, you can do low lights. There's anywhere from 7 to 11 shades in each one of these. We are very, very busy. Your only choice is your color, or the 12-inch, which I'm wearing, or the 16-inch. And you are wearing?
I'm wearing a 16-inch right now, which I will take out and show you, but I want to give you the idea. These are the 12-inch. And again, just to hit home, you could have straight hair, curly hair, crimped hair, any kind of hair you want. These pieces are customizable. You can cut these pieces. You could take this to your stylist and say, match this cut to what I already have in my hair. These are actually pieces from my bag that go with me to my morning show. This is the one I already have pre-straightened, and for this price, let me tell you, if you want to, it's such a great idea because you can build volume. But again, a flat iron will instantly change the look of a piece. I'm gonna show you on here. When I say you can heat style this, this isn't just a hair dryer. This is up to 350 degrees. You can instantly take the curl down or straighten it. This is your hair, but better. And look, it's shiny, but it doesn't look fake. If your hair is a little more damaged than the piece when you get it home, no problem. A little hairspray, dry shampoo, and you can customize the piece to exactly match your own. Now, I'm gonna show you on my hair. I have long hair, but over the years, after having a child, I've lost probably 30% of my hair, and so many of my girlfriends that I talk to, those lucky enough to have long hair, they're struggling too. And there are lots of women out there for many other more serious reasons are dealing with thinning hair. This is the volume that I just took out. I mean, my ponytail alone. I love my hair, but I do have a problem when I go to get those styles. There's no way with this amount of hair that I could do the braids and everything else that you see on Instagram that I post. This is the secret. It's your workhorse. And it's always ready. It's always washed. It's always perfect. You can wash these very easily with gentle shampoo. And the best part is they dry exactly like you see them now. They'll pop right back into place.
So when you're for synthetic hair, I mean, all these things, this is why, and I will tell you this, you will find Hairdo in some of your #1 top beauty stores out there. You will not find this value anywhere else except right here at HSN. So now you just saw Bobby take out, she was wearing the 16, yeah, you're the 16
I was wearing
inch.
the 16, but I
have the 12.
wear the 12. And this is what I want you to know. When you get this home, if your hair's a little longer and you're not sure, buy the 16 because you can cut it. Again, it's customizable. I like to take the 12-inch to give me volume on this section of my hair. It gives me layers and boost. You can take a 16-inch and place it higher, or you could place it lower for length. It's really up to you. This particular strip is like having bonus hair, and you can do anything you want with it. You could even take this piece, we do have ponies, but you can wrap this piece so that it can be just the excess pony. This is kind of your versatile go-to. And I really suggest, if you have your length, it depends.
Which my hair normally is about right to here.
Yeah.
Like right here.
I'd love to see Jan, our model. I'm gonna run over there.
Okay.
Because I wanna show you, she's got the 16-inch in, and her before and after is gonna really shock you. I love when Jan comes to visit. First of all, the silver is so gorgeous. Look at her before. Such a chic, sleek bob, so pretty. And then the after, bombshell. She clips this in seconds before she goes to dinner. So again, this color match is gorgeous. She has a little bit of the lighter end of the spectrum that you see in these clips, but this is the 16-inch, and if she wants it a little shorter, she can clip it up higher, and it's so easy to wear. She, in fact, I'm gonna call Jan out. She just did a little photo shoot for a magazine the other day and texted me saying, they're using my hair pieces.
Oh,
so
I love it.
These hair pieces are not just for you at home. Let me tell you, they are exactly what you use on set and what professionals are popping into. And Jan was like, don't worry, I got my own.
And that platinum, you're right, Bobby, it's gonna be the first to go. If you want the platinum, and we're gonna show you a before and after. If you want the 12-inch or you want the 16-inch in that color, always the very first one, yeah, to sell out. But interestingly enough, many of you are getting a 12-inch and a 16-inch, so, and they are selling equally, but the beautiful thing is right this moment, we still have all colors available. Another question on Facebook, are you able to wear more than one? And we were saying that's the way you get to create those fun ombre looks, or if you want to bring more highlights or, you know, more depth into your hair, you could easily do so. So I said I could do any of the other blondes or even a darker color to create that ombre look underneath of the clips. On this one, I would just put it a little bit just right underneath, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Take a look at Melinda, another one of my favorites. Melinda has her own hair wardrobe at home. She probably names all of her favorite pieces, but she's wearing the extension. And again, I look at this piece as your basic, your like go-to to build off of. And I'm gonna spin you to the side. I know we're looking at her before and after, but look at this. A lot of people say, I'm worried, you know, if I can do it, are you gonna be able to see it? Can you tell? This is so easy. I mean, it just slips in. She's got the 16-inch as well, a little bit higher. And again, you can just see it adds volume from every angle. And check out her before and after again. That was the back. Oh, I didn't know we had a before and the back. I'm gonna show you again. Let's go back to that.
Beautiful.
Take a look at her before and after from behind. She does not have to worry about blow drying her hair. She wakes up and gets a call from her friend that says, let's go do it. Let's go out, let's go. Don't let life hold you back. That's why I'm so excited to have HSN to actually have the conversation about hair, because I don't think a lot of women at home, if you don't use hair pieces, sometimes they think either it's a wig, which you might not be ready for, or it might be something that you're just, oh, I'm not gonna invest in that yet. Hair pieces are the best way to give you different looks, instant confidence. It's gonna change everything.
And feel good about yourself, you know? It's fun. After I had my extensions out, my hair was so incredibly damaged that many of you may remember, I had to cut it all the way up. I mean, super duper short. So it was just fun to be able to put the 12-inch extension today and be like, oh, that's what it's like to have long hair again. So even just to have that option. So I will remind everyone, there are 12 different color choices for you to choose from. Only decision is you go with your color, and then you're gonna either choose the 12 or the 16-inch in the length. This particular one is these wonderful, easy, just 4 just simple clip-ons. Yep. That's it. We were saying no learning curve. Well, the learning curve, we said the first time you do it might be 5 to 10 minutes, okay? Then after that, Bobby, what do you normally say? It's like seconds.
Because honestly, you'll figure out exactly where you'll feel or place it. And I'm gonna show you with my own hair, again, how easy this is. So without a mirror even, I'm gonna use the monitors in here. What you'll do is sort of take the section right around above your eyebrows, above your ears, and it doesn't have to be perfect. That's why I love demoing this on TV, because you can clearly tell that I'm feeling my way through this, which some of my friends who are now in love with these tell me they can do this while waiting at a stoplight. Of course, make sure the car is stopped before you do this. So the 3 pieces, let's take a closer look. There's a centerpiece and 2 on the sides. Start with the centerpiece and just make sure you're feeling where the break is that you separated. Slide it down into your hair. And don't worry again about it being perfect. They're pressure sensitive clips, so they'll just pop into place. I then pull just a little, you don't have to pull too much, very gentle. And then I slip into this side. And the last thing you do is drop and use your fingers to just shake it out. And voila.
Look at the volume you just got.
Instant volume. And I have to say, even when my hair isn't curled, this is sort of where I'm getting the volume and the boost from the piece. My hair tends to lose its curl. So it's like your hair, but better, because when you go to anything, you start out in the morning to run errands and you want to go catch up with friends later, your hair's like, so you don't even want to invest the time in styling it. This is the style that's going to last all day, especially when it comes to updos and you want to take this hair and put it into a ponytail. That's what I do a lot too. It keeps that extra bounce and volume all day, all night, even when it's humid out, like here in Florida.
It's not gonna go haywire on you, like
honestly,
our hair
so
will typically do. I know a clock up's on the screen. Can we go through colors one more time? Very, very popular. Please do not let this amazing value, and you can go online and you can, put Hairdo, and you'll see some of the different stores that Hairdo is carried in. You will not find these particular extensions anywhere near this price of $39.90. That we're excited about being able to offer at HSN.
Think about what you may have spent at one point for a blow dry or one
Good
styling.
point. Yes.
One time you go to get your hair styled. This is that investment, and you always have the style ready to use. Silver, again, I'm so proud of this. It's such a beautiful silver, very versatile, as you saw with Jan. It matches 7 to 11 different shades. Glazed fire for the redheads. This will work with such a different range of redheads, from strawberry to deeper reds. If you're a light, super light blonde platinum girl, Swedish blonde is your color. The light blondes, we really have golden wheat and ginger blonde. Golden wheat is cooler, ginger blonde has a little more peach. And then take a look at honey ginger and buttered toast. Darker blondes, and the honey ginger, like it says, has more of the peach ginger. The buttered toast is a little more cool. One of our most popular, and the buttered toast also has tipped ends. And then chocolate copper has got a little more red in it, but it's still a beautiful light medium brown. Chestnut, what I'm wearing, great for girls that are the true middle of the road brown with highlights even. We have dark chocolate, and then we have midnight brown. In between that sort of step before you get to black, and ebony is black. And if we take a look over at Betsy, Betsy is wearing our buttered toast, and it's one of my favorite things to show people, because on Betsy, not only is that her nickname, and I tell everybody this all the time if you've seen the show because it is so fun, but Betsy clips in this extension, and if you find her on social media, you will see her out with her girlfriends and instantly changing her hair. But look at what the tips really do for her color in the before and after. She's got a really pretty, middle of the road brown with highlights. And then this extension gives her an instant update on her color that she doesn't have to commit to. She clips in the color or she mixes it. And that's really fun, whatever she decides. Another really fun story as we look at her hair, and I'm going to totally embarrass you today, is that Betsy's husband works on a cruise ship, and he just came home after a long bit away. So she decided to get herself all dressed up and clip in the long 16-inch. And when she's blushing, so I'm gonna turn her right back around and embarrass you more. She was standing there and his jaw dropped. He was like, wow. Because the funny thing, and the reason I share this story is Betsy, she clips this in to go to the grocery store or go hang out with her friends. But when her husband comes home, she takes it all off. So she thought, you know what, I can actually use this to glam up. And I love that story because when you own these pieces like Betsy and they just become like a hair clip or whatever in your drawer, honestly, they're great for every day because they save you time, they save damage to your hair, and just take a look. Again, the before and after look at what it does to the highlights and how much money you would spend in the color and then worry if you didn't want to stick to that commitment.
Right.
Look at the instant color change in seconds.
Speaking of color, we had a few questions on Facebook. Can these be colored?
These cannot be colored, but they can be cut and they can be customized with a curling iron, a flat iron, or anything else. So if you're interested in color matching, I strongly suggest playing around, getting home your shades. Pick 2 shades that are near yours, because this is going to, I want to show you an example. Here is the Swedish blonde, and look at your hair color.
And I'm wearing the golden wheat.
You're wearing golden wheat. Now you might say, this is obviously not your color. However, if I had clipped this in, I want to just kind of surprise people. If you clip in the lighter color, and then I brought you back around, you would be shocked. Look at that blend. You wouldn't even be able to tell, because that's honestly what, when a hair colorist colors your hair, they don't take the whole chunk. They take sections of your hair and lighten it or darken it. And so this is really what you're doing when you clip in these pieces. You're able to transform not only your style, but your color without a commitment.
I was gonna say no commitment whatsoever. Alrighty, we'll keep you updated. $39.90 event price. Best value anywhere. People are on that ordered these in the past said they absolutely love them.
I have so many friends waiting for today's show because they want to get